much weight on me. Could I just be free? I want to fly away, live my life in my own way. Give me a new day. I started fresh, I started again. This could be, this could be, this could be. This could be, this could be, this could be a chance. What are you waiting for? Don't keep doing the same. Time to break out over and over again. Time to break out and so give us a change. Break out, a change. It's time to break out. This could be, this could be, this could be, this could be. This could be, this could be, this could be. This could be, this could be, this could be a What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for?
Feeling like I got a brand new contract. Armed and dangerous, I'm ready for combat. Soon as I catch him on sight, it's contact. I get the job done proper, there's no comebacks. That's not fair, people hoping on the balance. But either you got that magic or you haven't. And we were born and blessed with all this talent. Soon as we get with the task, it's so apparent, I'm fully prepared, fully activated and ready. Focused on the target, grab my weapon, hold it steady, your name. You know that aim rain's heavy. Got the beast in me screaming out, let me out the cage. I ain't gotta do it with rage. The days are numbered, see my steps are calculate. On time, not a second hour late. Witnessing the mastery that we display like a hitman. Yeah. See, I go in and get the job done. Yeah, I'm moving like a hitman. See, I go in and get the job done. They don't want none. I got that experience like I've been doing this for centuries. Before the events I would practice but it was empty. Never needed approval, all I needed was improvement. Got swift with the movement, I attack and defend. We ain't in the same league, we breathe the same air. They act out of fear, that ain't the same here. They don't know why they came, I know my lane clear. And when I need to switch it up, I only change gears. Enemy, where art thou? There were so many habagos, it's looking sparse now. I let my weapon whisper to you like it can't shout. I'm getting even 4-2-3, I'm like a can't count. But you can count on me to do it for the right price. It ain't a game even though I spite. They feel the presence of our zeitgeist. Our victories were written in bright lights. I'm moving like a hitman. Cause I go in and get the job done. You see me moving like a hitman. Yeah, I go in and get the job done. They don't want none. I'm moving like a hitman. You know I get the job done. You see me moving
one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Straight in, more pain, so more gaining. Yeah, I came in, guns blazing. At Raven, you get weighed in. Been training, sick of waiting. Some failing, not plain sailing. Entertaining, check the ratings. Let me out, I don't wanna be caged in. Yeah, I'm ready, who's next up? Pay attention now, yeah, your best luck. I like to warm up like a few jabs, and then I hit hard like a left hook. My style's unique, not textbook. Step to me, you get yourself messed up. Win or lose, still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Who wants it? Ready for anybody, I got this. They say you can learn from your losses, but victory tastes sweet like chocolates. Top of the game, you can't top this. Permanent sauce, never lost it. You came in the game and you flopped it. I came in the game and I bossed it. That's why me and you are different. I'm ahead, you lot are in the distance. Stay persistent and consistent. I'm the king now, this is my kingdom. Ready for takeoff, watch how I lift them. Take shots, it's rare that I miss them. Boom. Win or lose, still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom.
Quick fight. As soon as you get that heavyweight, I think they sweep with it.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's fight.
Gotta speed it out, Tommy. You know what I'm saying? Kind of cheesy.
That's time!
Tommy Morrison wouldn't have been able to take that punch I just threw, so we got a lot going on right now. We knew what's going on with these fighters, so we be prepared. When you actually know what a cheater look like. Motherfucker be sad as hell. Who is this? Nemesis. He's sad as fuck. especially the microphone on this shit, man. We're gonna let the guy punch himself out, then we're gonna get busy. Like that's the game plan. Look, he quit already because he cheating. We just gonna take the cheat. It's a new thing I got too. I'll stall them fucking cheaters out. They don't like to sit and wait.
Now what we gonna do right here?
Alright, let's
Set
get
up the
into it
score.
now. Roll.
Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go. Yeah. The tricks of the trade, the rules of the game. I've been to the top and I've been to the bottom. I tell you they look about the same. I can speak about comfort. I can speak about pain. You wanna come do this? Study my movements. Go opposite of the grain. See, I never heard of vacations. Bro, that word to me is insane. I'd rather put hands in the dirt as I put in the work and watch suckers complain. Cause on it regardless, who go the hardest? Whole family is just chock full of ballers. Who wanna tell them I never.
I'm Todd Grisham, and what a venue. We are live at the Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Deontay. Here he comes, the bronze bomber, Deontay Wilder, fighting out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama, the former heavyweight champ. Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time. Watch the footwork, watch the hand speed. No one does it like Ali.
It'll be ding-ding from first bravo off.
And now it's time for the official introductions, and for that, we go to the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting, sensational knockout artist, and a WBC heavyweight.
And of course, we fight outside today, Johnny, and that's going to put a little extra strain on both of these fighters' conditioning.
The heat of the crowd, the action, the noise, that carnival atmosphere. It's a lot to take in.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Through the hook, didn't land. He just misses that big right hand. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
You've got to be very wary. If you're in with a slugger, they will fight all night for fun. They'll stay in your face. They are naturally tough and strong and aggressive.
Oh, and he caught him there with a right. Looks like we're going to see an early night here. He is rocked. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. How are they still standing?
Step back
compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
What a nightmare scenario! And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure. He got out of the way of that right hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Wilder in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
I'm happy. Right that round. Good work. You're thinking. Yeah, don't get the jab and don't get carried away. Think back with hands and remember what you.
Time winding down as we get set for another round. Here we go for round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. He misses with that jab. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over.
You've got a couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drama because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Oh, that left hook hurt him. Lands with the right counter. Both men step back for just a moment. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear and he'll start tiring out.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. bell rings and we start the third. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
He knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. They exchange punches. Oh, Wilder just got clipped, and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. How did they... Chance to make history. And it appears the... And he's going to take a knee.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not back. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Good counterpunching for both these athletes. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You've been put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Great round, great round. Now, relax, relax. Now, go into the low. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now they're saying when you get out there jumping him, do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know they're on shake your leg. And that's here away from getting stopped.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Both men step back for just a moment. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. And he misses with the left uppercut. Oh, Wilder just got clipped, and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen... So he will take a knee here and get a nice reprieve from the action.
Absolutely gassed out, didn't know what to do, and hurt on top of that.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nice exchange here from both men. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Will the referee stop it?
Bambi legs, the kicking in. Look at those legs. The legs have gone.
Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
You know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Good man. Behind your jab and then let your shots go. Don't let him get back into this fight. Keep doing what you're doing. You get to up here and we'll start tiring him.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action. Back into the fray here in round 5. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Good counter punch. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. How did he absorb that hook?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Swing and a miss with the right hook. And he fails to score with that left hook. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Wilder in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Don't feel it and he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him. Body leg, be smart, change your angle. Go out there and finish him. He's ready.
Here we go in the 6th round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again and the fight will be over.
You'd like to see more jabs. Can they figure out the combination to this save? That hook doesn't score. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Not a lot of punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Wilder in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
Okay, I'm happy. Like that round. Good work. You're thinking clearly. So look, don't get the jab and don't get carried away. Think that will come from under what you.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action. Here comes round 7. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. Just 1 punch away. Nothing else he could do there but take a knee to stop the beating.
Best thing the fighter did, otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
Another stoppage win for the resume. Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Larry Holmes, 6'3" tall, weighed in at 226 pounds, and has an 81-inch reach. Here comes the Easton assassin, Larry Holmes. Dominated the heavyweight division in the early 80s. In fact, he went 48 fights before suffering his first defeat. Watch out for that very impressive jab. The Brown Bomber, Joe Louis. His fight against Matt Schmeling, one of the most important fights in the history of...
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Easton, Pennsylvania. Here is one of boxing's all-time greats, the heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Easton Assassin, introducing Larry Holmes. Fighting out of the blue corner, and iconic longtime world champion who defended his title for a record of 12 years, introducing a heavyweight champion of the world, the Brown Bomber, Joe Louis.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves, and here we go. So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go.
Good luck.
And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. The charts action from both of these fighters. Counter right. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You're going to swarm on your case. You know you've got to fight. You've got to hold him. You've got to tie him up. You've got to lean on him when he comes in until the referee makes you break off. But keep your hands high because they will keep punching until the referee said stop.
Counter lands. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He just misses with that big right hand. Exchange here from both men. He parries away that left hook. Missed him with that uppercut. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Perfect counter shot. Let's talk about Larry Holmes. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Leaves the knockout without a doubt. He needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action. Here's the bell for round 2. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block. Both men step back for just a moment. And he misses with the left uppercut. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
They call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it.
I've seen it so many times. One punch changes everything. I've seen guys wringing hands down. They decide to showboat and show off, then bang! It's over. So they've got to stay sharp. One punch changes everything.
Coming back to life. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Larry Holmes. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action. The bell rings and we start the third. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Showing exceptional chins, by the way. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both men step back for just a moment.
Oh, we'll see much more, much better. We've been spoiled. I'm not being unfair. I'm not being unfair saying it's a little boring. It's not boring. We've probably just been spoiled.
Seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. talk about Larry Holmes. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes we just saw.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and the tournament's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action. There's the bell to start round 4. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Nice punch. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you...
Oh my, the big fella just got rocked. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged. Doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Big right hand just misses. Nice exchange here from both men. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. He prevents that left uppercut from scoring. The counter shot. Oh, and they got rocked! What a moment this is! Down goes Larry Holmes. Talk about Larry Holmes. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
And there's the bell for round 5. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to block.
This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
It's the one who draws first blood, Ted. That's what you've got to look at. If you push and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Big left there, but misses. Just a moment. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you, despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Larry Holmes. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
There's the bell to start round 6. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. That uppercut doesn't land. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
This could be really intimidating.
Can they finish it? No, we don't see a knockdown. And they get out of the way of that left hand. Lands. Both of these men showing except all the assists. At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. These two were made for each other. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Talk about Larry Holmes. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
And there's the bell for round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now, they're saying, when you get out there jumping him, do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know they're on shaky legs. They're a gnat's ear away from getting stopped.
You hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance? Both men step back for just a moment. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you, they want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
How do they use this fighter's aggression against them? That left counterpunch will score. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Larry Holmes. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards, going to need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get second in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice exchange here from both men.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here.
Come on, give these guys a chance. They're just trying to figure out how they're going to deal with it. Yes, they need to be offensive and defensive. It's just trying to figure out which puzzle fits which.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action. You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout.
You are the sweetest thing. Yeah. I live on the joy you bring.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's do it.
Look across at him. Look at him now. He's absolutely shattered on that stool. Don't let him get back into his fight. It's so important now in this first minute. Yes, I like that round. Good round. Feel good? Good man. Behind the jab and then let your shots go. Don't let him get back into this fight.
Let's do it.
Absolutely knackered, man. He's knackered. He's gone. Just keep on top of him. Don't let him get back in his fight. Don't let him get that confidence. Mate, he's gone. I'm telling you, he's gone. Jump on there. And every time you see him, take a big, deep breath.
Box.
What they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys. Feel to eliminate all. I'm trying to raise this stack boys. so told that it might fall. Top striker, man, I lick off the goal, so anything I set, I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. Enough liquor bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team, and I'll send man airborne like fly beat. Come like this as some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on these type of beats. I don't wanna hear no talk from a dweeb. You don't respect me if you don't pay my fees. If you don't respect me, then please better back out the way of this heat. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with the squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with the squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, step to the place where my J's are with all nine and I'm on a mad one. I don't want no attention from that gal if she ain't a bad one. Man try tell me the 3-5 come too stinky as Cali that packs from. And if I go broke, N95's a nightglow slapped on. Soon put chef on the map, son. Don't pop with too many brothers, they cap enough. Dog, I don't care about the past, that bad in the present and you can get wrapped up. I don't deal with pests, man got no fertilizer for them. Go on then run up your mouth yet again, Joe get sent all the way up like Rem. Nah, that ain't the flexo. I got J's on my feet, they're retro. They can act like they got bars. I got bars in my name like Esco, and I'll slap them off like Crespo. Go dish out the news like Metro, and it's punks know that I don't tech joke. In person they reject smoke. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with the squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with the squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn.
Welterweight action out here. It's not looking good. Motherfuckers is looking scared out in the welterweight division. Some shit, man. Come on, man. You gotta be fucking kidding me. There's some action in the middleweight division. We got action. We keep some action over here, man, because I'm
I'm Todd Grisham, and we are live here at the one-of-a-kind Empire Fight Camp. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world,
So here is Saul Canelo Alvarez, a 4-division multi-time world champion. Quite simply, one of the... Saul Canelo Alvarez, the Mexican...
This bout is scheduled.
A lot of pre-match drama, and they will... You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. Both men step back for just a moment. Nice exchange here from both men. pre-match drama, and they will settle their score under the sun here in this outdoor venue.
If you are on the losing side of this fight, Ted, and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be. So you've got to make sure you've prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking at a fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here.
I think they both think they're playing Tiddlywinks. This is the fight game. When you get in there, you get into fight. The fans have paid their money to watch you fight. We're sat here to talk about you fight. The cornermen are there because they want to see you fight. We need a fight.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alvarez. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Don't get the jab and don't get carried away. Shattered. Come on, look across at him. Look at him now. This fight is so important now in this first minute of this next round to get on top of him.
And there's the bell to start round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Left shot lands. Great counter right hand there. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
And that left lands. They both want a knockout, you can tell. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alvarez. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
You can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let back into.
On to the third. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Both of these fighters have the conditioning to go the distance, no problem. They also have the power to end this with one punch.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history book.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both men step back for just a moment.
Hard, we see much more, much better. We've been spoiled. I'm not being unfair. I'm not being unfair saying it's a little boring. It's not boring. We've probably just been spoiled.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. That counter shot lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice job landing that left counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. The counter punch. So much firepower here. Clearly his opponent was too much for him and he's thrown in the towel. So there you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to end.
They don't like that. Listen to that. Oh, listen to that. When he gets back to the gym, his team is going to give him hellfire. This is what you work on as a fighter.